Hello, how are you today? It is Shan Merchant from shanmerchant.com. How are you today? If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm a relationship coach and an intimacy teacher, and I am shooting to you live from Ibiza today. How are you all? So today I just wanted to give you some quick points on how to revive your motivation and enthusiasm if you have lost it in your dating. So firstly, one of the really good ways in terms of getting back your mojo, getting back your momentum and your motivation to actually get back into dating is to connect to your vision in terms of what you really want in your life. And in the business world, we call this our why. Like why are we doing what we're doing? And often what happens is when we lose our motivation, it's because we've disconnected to what is really important for us in life. And so I want to encourage you to think about the future and think about what you really want in your life, where you want your life to be going, what's really important to you in terms of values of things like fun, creativity, laughter, honesty, respect. Those are the types of life values, but like sort of link those to your vision, like what you really want for yourself. And some actually women that I work with believe, they have like a deep-seated belief that they can't get what they want. And there's also another point in terms of giving yourself permission to what for what you want in life. And I want to really encourage you to look ahead and like to really sort of imagine what your life would be like if what you want is in it, and use this vision of having a partner, having someone to enhance your life, having someone to do fun things with, having a family, whatever it is, having a baby if you want to have children, like really connect to that vision. And when you connect to this vision and the values of things that are important into you, in your life, then this can really help you with getting enthusiasm for getting out there in the world again and meeting new people. The other thing that I want to say is sometimes our will can get trapped. So when I say will, I mean our personal will, our momentum, the active dynamic force within us that helps us get out in the world, meeting people, taking action, leading, doing things. And so sometimes our will can get trapped in various parts of ourselves. If you've watched any of my videos before, then you'll know that we're not just one person that makes up who we are. We're actually made up of different parts. So our personality, we call these sub-personalities in psychotherapy, but they're different parts in our personality. And often what can happen is our will to go out there in the world and do things and get things done can get sabotaged, and it can get stuck in a particular part, often an older part that has feelings. So for example, you might be feeling at the moment that you want to give up, or you don't care, and that dating is too much effort. But actually underneath it all, what part is really speaking? That part could be a fearful part, for example. It could be, a much younger part, like your child who's actually afraid, that perhaps there's a part of you, a younger part, that's afraid to be disappointed and can't bear the disappointment if, you going out into the world and attempting to meet people and enter into a relationship. If it doesn't work, maybe you can't bear to be disappointed again. Perhaps there's a part of you that was actually very disappointed as a child, and these experiences as an adult just resonate into that early wound. Another thing is that there could be a part of you that's actually very scared of relationship, and in that fear of relationship, and again this could be a much younger part within you, so that fearful part actually ends up stopping you taking action in the world. And so what's the answer to this? The answer is actually to do some deeper work on yourself, to do some psychological work, to go and see a therapist, to get some healing work, get some coaching work, and really figure out exactly what it is, do some work to help that part express those feelings so that they're not in so much control of you as an adult. And it's interesting, isn't it, because a lot of the time we have big feelings which are actually repressed or we're not aware of, and so these go into the unconscious part of our mind, and they can tend to dominate us in the current day, dominate us as an adult, and stop us being able to step forward into the life that we want, or taking action towards the things that we know that we want in life. and so it really is about doing that deeper work, and you know, once we can shine a light into those places and start to give a voice to those old feelings and really acknowledge that part, then it becomes less dominant, it becomes less energized, and so then again your will is released and you can move out into the world and start taking action again and really, you know, moving towards those things with momentum and motivation and enthusiasm and life force. The other thing that I want to say about dating is that it really is a long-term game. You know, so I want you to be serious about it. You know, I want you to, you know, prioritize it. And, you know, when you're connecting to your vision and what you really want in your life, it's like, okay, so I'm serious about this. You know, I'm ready to meet a partner. I'm ready to meet someone to enhance my life. And so I'm going to take this seriously. I'm going to do any necessary work that I need to do on myself so that I'm open for a relationship when the right person comes by. And also, you know, making sure that, you know, I'm taking it seriously enough to, you know, be looking to meet different people, being open to meet different people, being interested and curious, you know, accepting invitations that, you know, people might offer me. So really, you know, getting out there in the world and taking this seriously, and as seriously as, you know, your health, for example. You know, a lot of us prioritize our health and we spend money on ourselves in terms of our health, and we invest in that area. So I want to really encourage you to invest in your love life and, you know, emotionally invest in it. So do the necessary work to really clean yourself out. Clean out the personality, actually, you know, because that's what we do. Psychotherapy, for example, is all about cleaning the personality and letting go of all of those old stories and old parts of ourselves that actually are more survival based, and we want to move into a more thriving mindset and way of life. So we want to let go of some of those old parts of ourselves and step forward into a more fertile, open, evolving, unfolding part of ourselves. So yeah, I want to encourage you to give it your care and attention. And the other thing that I want to say is you know, leading on from this is you do need to take action. And the amount of women that I've spoken to that say that they're single and they want to be in a relationship, but they're not actually going out on any dates. And so you do have to invest your time and see your investment of your time as a long-term game, because you know, you're connected to your vision and you're connected to your desires, and you're giving yourself permission to have what you want in your life. And so you're investing your resources to actually go out and get what you want. And so yeah, you have to take action. You can't sit at home and expect to meet someone. You need to be going out and, you know, regularly going on dates. And that is also, you know, through the internet, so getting on some dating apps and starting to meet people through there, and also organically just being out and about and being open-minded and curious and chatting to people. The other thing as well that's really, really important that I want to say is, if you feel really tired and you've been going on dates and you've been quite active and you feel a bit jaded by the scene, then I want to really encourage you to take some time to yourself and refuel yourself. So do those things that sustain and nourish you. And actually what's really important is to have a daily practice where you are constantly doing this, constantly feeding yourself, so that your energy, you know, is high, and so you feel motivated and you feel enthusiastic and you feel good about yourself. And so it's really about, you know, refueling and sustaining yourself on a every day. But if you do feel really jaded, then do take a step back and spend some time just really focusing on yourself and doing things that you know are going to help you unfold as a person, or that, you know, that you really enjoy doing, or hobbies, or hanging out with friends, or whatever it is, you know, going on a holiday, doing whatever it is so that you feel really good and you feel enthusiastic again, and then you can, you know, try again, you know, go back out and meet some more people. And the really important thing is not to continue dating when you feel really, really jaded, because then you're going to bring that sort of really jaded energy into your dates, and then you'll be, we're energetic beings, and so we're constantly transmitting information about ourselves. So then this is just going to be transmitted, and so you might be disappointed, or things might continue to not work out if say you've had a few unsuccessful dates. So it's better to refuel and then go out again full of energy and feeling good and full of life. So I hope that helps, and I'm sending you love and inspiration from Ibiza. I'll see you all soon.